Hey guys, here to show you if this 3M Headlight Restoration Kit that I picked up at Walmart for like 15 bucks is going to work on this 98 Dodge Ram. Some pretty dingy headlights. Not sure exactly what the problem is with this generation, but it's pretty common. The corners look pretty good, but we might hit it with a little bit of polish if there's any left, but going to focus on these bad boys. So what we'll need is the kit. Got a fully charged drill here, and as most of this is based upon a drill bit accessory that they give you, and then some masking tape. So gonna go ahead and mask around the area first, and then just break out the kit and display the contents real quick. Okay, it looks like I have the basic kit. So basically all mine includes is everything that's on the all kits include side. And then the kits may include, that's something else. It's probably in a bigger kit that wasn't available. Anyway, so I'll go down the list here. 1 disc pad holder, 6 500 grit sanding discs, 4 800 grit sanding discs, 1 3000 grit sanding disc. I have it on the rubbing compound, right, as to not getting debris on that one. And then the rubbing compound package, just a little pouch, and then finally the compounding pad. And so that's basically everything that comes in the kit. Okay, so we went ahead and masked up the area, and I wanted to leave the hood down in case the wife came down and saw that I had the hood up. She doesn't think I'm doing more work than I actually am. So anyway, so got the first sanding disc on is the first steps recommend. It's the gold sanding disc 500 grit, and actually it doesn't say this in the instruction, but I saw this on a couple of the YouTubes to add water to do the wet sanding. So I bought this for $1 at Walmart too. So go ahead and give it a shot. So immediately into starting the first bit of sanding, notice there was quite a bit of dust. So went ahead and brought out some simple Harbor Freight dust masks that I had, and definitely had the safety glasses on. So just be safe while you're doing this. So far we're making quite a bit of progress. Got rid of the majority of the yellowing. The temptation early on was to stop early because I was making a lot of progress really fast, but after wiping it a couple times and hitting it with the water and going at it with the wet sanding, saw a lot more good results coming out. So right now, if you can compare that to there, making quite a bit of headway. So I think we'll move on to the next step. Okay, now we've got the white 800 grit. We'll go ahead and I'm just going to start with the wet sanding because that seemed to work out really well on the last one. I did a quick wipe down of the headlight, make sure all the grit was off of there, any leftover plastic or other material. So after this 800, we'll do another video. Alright, just finished with the 800 grit paper. Making a lot of headway here. I'm starting to see the insides of the headlight, and where the last time the 500 grit you couldn't see anything. So a lot of progress from the original. Definitely got rid of all the yellow. Now hopefully this next layer, the rubbing compound, will help me get rid of the fogginess, and we'll actually be able to see what's going on inside and light up the road. So I'm probably going to hit it with the 800 one more time because that went awfully fast, and I just want to make sure I get it done right. So the next one we'll do the 3000. So I'll tune in once we're get ready to do that. Okay, starting to see some real difference here. I went ahead and did half the headlight with the 3000 and left the other 800 on the left, so you can really see the line that where I cut it off. So starting to see a real good result here. I'll go ahead and finish this up, and then we'll compare it to the other headlight. Okay, this is post 3000 grit wet sanding. Looks pretty solid. Actually, you can see the headlight in there that I haven't been able to see for years, so probably swap those out with some nice new bulbs to freshen the front end up when I'm done here. So on with the rubbing compound. Okay, went ahead and tore the edge of the rubbing compound. It says to put on a dime size amount. Just try and do this with one hand. It's a little bigger than a dime, but that's okay. I don't think it's going to hurt anything. And then smear it on the headlight before we start to kind of get it embedded in there. This feeling we'll probably be putting a little bit more on here to get the pad soaked up a little bit, but let's see how this goes. Okay, it looks like we're there. This is after the rubbing compound. You can clearly see the bulbs in there. So started pulling off the masking tape, but I'll get a quick couple photos before and after so we can really see the difference. But actually, let's turn on the light so we can see there's a visual difference on the wall. Kind of hard to display on the video, but definitely can see the difference in person. So see if I can't play with some pictures and see if I can get it to display better. Okay, final video, got both headlights done, got all the masking tape pulled off. Ran out of juice on the drill right at the end, so I'm gonna have to come back and do some final touch-ups on the other headlight, but this is what I'm expecting on that. Overall, really excited with the product. Probably gonna have to put some sort of protectant on it. Gonna look that up tonight, but today I'll probably just start with some nice hard paint wax that I would normally use to keep up the paint. So we can do that for now. Right now we're not in the really hot of the summer, so I'm not too worried about the sun beating on it yet, but want to get ahead of it to make sure that these stay pretty nice. Still got a lot of leftovers of the kit. This obviously can be reused a number of times. This is the 3000 grit. Still have two brand new 800 grits. I could probably even reuse some of the older ones. And then still 4 of the 500 grits. So most of the material came off with those, and kind of lightened the load for the rest of it. And there's still 4 left, and quite a bit of the rubbing compound. The majority of it is still here. Just used probably maybe 20% of the whole thing. So a lot of material still left to use. Still got the pad looks brand new, so probably just gonna rinse that really good and maybe use a little bit of mild soap, dish soap, to wash it and preserve it for later, and then just bag it all up and toss it in the detail kit so I have it for future cars or whatever I need it for. So anyway, hope this video was helpful, and hope you enjoyed the results. Thanks.